The Gigmaster scored! Well, actually double scored. I'll tell you about it in just a minute. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, you know how much I like the Nocta company. They decided to send me a double score. It's a new detector they just now putting out to test out. I'm going to go ahead and get it open, get it charged up, and get it ready, and we'll talk about it in just a little bit. Stay tuned. All right, before we go out and do some testing with the double score, I want to talk a little bit about the quality that Nocta puts in its detectors. First thing we'll start off with is the shaft. This is carbon fiber shaft. As you know, some of my previous machines, as soon as you give them a shaft break, you're out replacing the shaft right off the bat with carbon fiber. This one comes with carbon fiber. Another issue is really cool is these connectors right here that you loosen to pull the shafts in and out. I go traveling all the time, and I have to disconnect these all the time just to pull it out. And they work great. I've been using almost 2 years. I have not had one issue with these. On my old machine, y'all might know, and I just helped the guy fix one of his old machines. The little pins that come up out of here was rusted out, fell apart, and don't connect good. These things are top quality. Haven't had any issue with it. Love it. The other thing is, y'all know, we've had issues with coil tabs in the past. Check the thickness of those tabs. And this thing, you can put it either way, and it's so tight you can't even move it. It really locks it down nice. I've been using it going 2 years, haven't had any issue with any of that. As y'all know, some of the old ones, we were having to break them off, replace them and all. Top quality stuff right there. Your charging port right there. I don't like external charging ports. Some of them come with it where you gotta snap it on. It's held on with a magnet kinda, and it's exposed to the weather. I do not like external charging ports. This one does have a sealed charging port that goes into the plug, just like a lot of the other ones did in the past. Really nice, clean feature on the front screen right there. Solid cuff there. Hadn't had any issues with my cuff on the Legend. I assume this is the same as the Legend cuff here. You can adjust it to move it up and down, I believe. But anyway, I just want to kind of go over that real quick with you, how solid this machine is. When you take it out of the box, it's ready to go. You don't have to buy any addition thing to fix this and that, which I've had to do in the past on some other detectors. Top quality stuff. Nocta makes a great machine. Let's get outside and do some testing with it. All right, first thing I'm going to do is do a little depth test with the double score against the Legend. This is my go-to machine right here, the Legend. And y'all know, you've seen me go in the field against Manicore, Equinox 900, Equinox 800, the Deus 1, the Deus 2, all of them, and the Legend has held its own on all of them. I can hear all those numbers, hear all the sounds. So if the double score will meet up with the Legend, I know we're in business. So let's do a little quick test on how deep the double score goes against the Legend. Let's check it out. All right, I'm gonna set both machines up in beach mode, recovery speed of 1, iron filter of 1. I don't like putting a lot of different filters in there if I don't have to. No bottle cap rejection. And what we're gonna do is see how deep both of them go against each other. Now, are y'all ready? This is a nickel right here. That's 4, 8, 12, 14. I can still hear this nickel at 14 inches on the Legend. Now, some people talk about air tests. Air tests give you a general indication of what they do. Some soil is like air. Some soil is just packed with minerals and iron, and you can't hardly read through it. So there's 1,000 different types of soil. So this just gives you a general idea. That's the Legend and what I've been using. Right, 14. It might get a little bit better, but right around 14 is where you will hear it. My hair's not good, so I always cut my detectors all the way up, even on my headphones. So anyway, let's check out the double score. Here we go. All right, we got the double score set up in beach mode. Let's test it out. Same nickel. 4, 8, 12. I can still hear it. I can still hear it at 14, just like I can on the Legend. So that tells me that the double score matches the Legend, what matches all the other multi-frequency detectors on the market. There's so little between all of them, except for price. They're pretty much the same. All right, let's do some other tests right now. Here we go. All right, I'm going to show you a couple quick things with both of these detectors, the Legend and the double score. Let's try the Legend first. What we have here is some old iron nails that I've actually dug out of a 1600s property that are giving me trouble that they're trying to detect. So we're going to test the Legend and get the double score now. Let's check it out. What we have here first is nothing but iron. And once in a while, you notice you get just a little good sound in it. That's where the iron filter will come in, where you can actually get rid of that. But anytime you start messing with that signal, you got potential of messing with something else. So we're not going to mess with the iron filter right now. This is one iron nail and a mercury dime. You see it picks out right next to the iron nail very easily. Not a problem. Now we got two iron nails and a mercury dime in between. You know, I always say you got to go slow in these old fields. If I go fast over top of it, nothing. I don't even hear it. You got to go slow. That's why you got to go slow. Now, I do have a recovery speed of 1. If I cut the recovery speed up, it might do better at that depth. But when you cut the recovery speed up, you lose depth. So you potentially miss it. Even, I can come up here 10 inches and still get it, no problem. But in high recovery speed, you would not be able to get that deep probably. But you do have some interference with these nails trying to overload the computer, trying to analyze what's going on. We got 3 silvers and a bunch of nails here. Go fast, and that computer can't keep up on recovery speed 1. You go slow. Always go slow in the field. And you'll hear it. That's with 6 nails around it. But you got to go slow. All right, let's try the double score and see how it does compared to this. All right, here we have the double score. Same thing, you get off to a piece of iron, sometimes you get that ferrous tone, and you can adjust that with the iron filter if you want. Here we got 1. No problem hearing it. In between those 2 nails, you got to go low and slow. Even a little bit faster, the double score seems to be picking up pretty good, even going a little bit faster. You get right on top of them, you can hear them pretty good. But trying to go too fast, you can't go too fast in a field. You got to go slow. The slower you go, going through the field really slow, pick those targets up and dig them up. All right, the double score did really well. I really like it, the way it feels. I feel like I got my Legend in my hand. So I'm liking the double score. Let's talk about it a little bit. All right, everybody, my first impressions of the Nocta double score is 2 thumbs up. It's way too much to go over in just a single video, and I still got a lot of testing to do on it. But first thing that you saw, what I want to do is make sure it still had the same depth, and it does. I wanted to make sure it still had the same iron separation, and it does. And maybe have a tweak better iron separation. I'm not sure yet. I'll do some adjustments on that, and we're going to take it to the old 1600s field. It's got iron everywhere, and definitely test that there. It is multi-frequency, and you know, some of these new machines come out from some other companies are not multi-frequency. You might want to check that. Make sure you get a multi-frequency, and it's just like the Legends multi-frequency. It's basically a little brother to the little Legend. I think it pretty much looks like it operates pretty much the same way, except for a few less settings, which I don't even use on the Legend. It will do everything I do on the Legend right now. One, bottle cap rejection. It does not have that, but I don't even use it on the Legend. If you learn, you know, I've always said this a lot in the past, if you learn your machine, that's the #1 thing is getting a machine and learning it well. On bottle caps, I can tell by the variation in the numbers and the sound. I can hear it. I've heard them so many times, that's going to be a bottle cap. 9 out of 10 times I'll be right. But it is waterproof. And one reason why I like waterproof machines is you get out there and it's pouring down rain. Rain doesn't stop me a lot of times. I'm out detecting. When it's raining, I'm out there. It doesn't matter. Get a raincoat, coveralls, whatever, or waders, and I'm out. But you really have to be careful. Some machines, you get water on them, it will completely destroy them. This is waterproof to 16 feet underwater, so you're safe out in the rain with this machine. That's one thing I really like. This one thing it doesn't have the gold mode. It's got the 3 modes: park, field, and the beach. Once in a great while, I'll use my gold mode, but very, very, very so. I haven't used it in a couple of years, as a matter of fact. But if you're going to go gold prospecting, you might want to get the legend versus the double score if you're going to do gold prospecting. It's got lithium batteries. It lasts, I think it's supposed to last 12 hours, which is pretty much take care of you on a normal hunt. It does have a lit back screen. It's got vibration mode if you want it. And one of the main things is it's a little bit cheaper than the Legend. I think this one retails for $425 on the double score, and the score, which has even got less functions, is $379. But I haven't seen that machine, so I can't really comment on that one. But this one will do everything I want to do right here. So I'm liking it. We will be taking it out. Like I said, first thing I'm doing is probably take it. Well, I'm gonna say the beach, but depending on where I go tomorrow, because I'm gonna take it out with me. It could be the field, could be the beach. I'm not sure yet. But I feel confident after doing some playing. I did some other testing off camera there, and it's matching up with my Legend 100%. So I feel real confident with it. One thing I do like about the double score better than the Legend is this right here. As y'all can see, they have colorized it where you see the white, where you can see everything real good. On the Legend, it's all black. I kind of like it where you can kind of see those right there. It definitely makes it easier to see the push buttons on there right there. So we're going to give it a test run on the beach and the fields. So definitely stay tuned on my videos. You will be seeing it again on different scenarios, and we'll be testing it out. All right, I hope that gives you a quick overview of it. Like I say, it's as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to take it out and use it just like I did my Legend. All right, don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster. We'll see you on the next adventure. Stay tuned.